those who aren't familiar, can you just touch on your coaching staff? I know you made a couple new additions this offseason.
Sure. Well, we'll start with Coach Scully, our pitching coach. He is a seasoned veteran, has mentored numerous pitchers throughout his career, many of which have made it all the way up to the big leagues. Then you have Coach Truin, who he's the same way. He's a veteran. He's been around a lot of good hitters, has done a lot with limited facilities in his career. And then you have Coach Rivera, who played for us where we were at, and he's kind of a utility guy as a coach. He can do a lot of different things, and he does them well. And he's very loyal, and he's a really hard worker. And he has made Miami baseball better just in the short time he's been here.
What have you done individually to improve your game?
Personally, just getting out there working every day. It's little things that are going to separate you. I don't think there's going to be one big adjustment that's going to separate you from the group. I think it's just stacking days upon days and getting that work in.
For me, I'm just hoping to accomplish more wins as a team. I had some personal success, but overall as a team we failed, so therefore I fail as well. But personally, I'm just trying to be a leader of the pitching staff and the team as a whole and kind of share my knowledge of what works to the other guys and ultimately just try and lift up the group as a whole.
How has Coach Scully helped improve the pitching staff, and how has he just set the tone for that group?
He brings a ton of experience, which is huge. College baseball is big on experience. You have to get a feel for the game first. It's so much different than even JUCO ball, high school ball. It's just the experience that he brings is next level. And actually being able to communicate that experience to his players is something that he's extremely good at, and I'm super thankful to have him on our side.
I think Smiley's done a great job of, kind of making the team have to go through things together, which definitely builds a bond between players. I know, I can speak for the infielders. We're up at 5 o'clock in the morning doing infield at 6, which we've got 7 or 8 guys out there at 6 in the morning taking ground balls. So I know that group of guys has definitely gotten pretty close. And then as a whole, we had probably about a month there where the whole team was out there at 6 in the morning getting our work in. So just seeing guys in the locker room that early and having that extra time to bond has been really beneficial to the team and the relationships.
With all that said, what type of expectations and goals do you have for the team this season?
The goals are something that we talk about rarely. They're out there. You have your big goals, which are certainly, they're the same goals that, the brands of baseball that are synonymous with college baseball, those teams that you think of when you think of college baseball, the LSUs, the Arizonas, the Floridas, they have the goal of getting to Omaha. We're no different. We have that exact same goal, to get there and to win the whole darn thing. And we don't need to talk about it a ton. They're out there, and we're going to let our actions go to work. And the habits that we build every day are what ultimately is going to get us there. Just from a defensive background that I have, the expectations are always to be one of the best in the country. It's what I'm used to, and that's what we go to work for. Every day, we're trying to produce one of the best defensive teams in the country, and that's how we recruit, and that's what we expect. So if the ball's in the air, it needs to be caught. If the ball's on the ground, you're going to be out. That's our philosophy, and you have to hit the ball out of the park to beat us. And if we can get to that in the way we work every day, you become very hard to beat.